So do you think it's the greatest sporting comeback of all time? Well, we'll find out in a game I like to call Would You Believe It?
You look so excited.
I set it all up.
Red grapefruit is hot out and decided he'd had enough. Jordan dunked the basketball, went to baseball to strut his stuff. Cantona kicked a fan, the FA kicked him out for a bit. Did they come back stronger? Would you believe it?
You look so excited about it.
Oh, I'm really happy that came off. I planned that all week. I haven't actually written any questions.
That was the main bit. Move on, shall we?
There's one question. Was it the greatest? So I've looked at some of sport's greatest comebacks.
Okay.
It isn't an exhaustive list. There are other great comebacks.
I mean, there's going to be so many, aren't there?
Yeah. What I need you to try to do is say whether they were more successful before or after their comeback.
Okay.
So we'll start with an easy one.
Yeah. Yeah. I could sort of see where it's coming from.
Steve Redgrave
Uh-huh.
technically retired after the Atlanta Olympics in 1996, saying, "If anyone sees me anywhere near a boat, you have permission to shoot me."
That's funny.
He then, so we can call that a retirement.
Yeah.
But he then proceeded to row up until the year 2000.
Mhm.
Did he win, or was he more successful in World Cup events
Oh.
in his career from 1986 to that statement in 1996,
96.
or after that statement from 1996 to the year 2000? This is World Cup events.
What is your measure of success then? Is it total number of medals?
Total number of medals.
Okay. Surely then the period before, because it's longer, the 10 years before it compared to the 4 years after, he must have won more medals before.
So that's not. So he was, competing from 1986, but he might have started like very young and not been very good.
Yeah. No, because they won medals early, him and Pinson. I think at 88 Olympics. I think so.
88 Olympics, yeah.
Yeah. So even if it was from 88 to 96, surely you'd
Still
have
quite
won
long
more World Cup
period.
medals. Yeah, I think before.
You'd be right.
Yes.
So in the period before his comeback,
Mhm.
86 to 96, he won 6 golds, 2 silver and 1 bronze. Between 96 and 2000, he won 3 golds.
There's still a lot in 4 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you average it out, there's probably more. He's probably more successful in the 4 years. But I'm not. Don't average out.
So you get a tick for that one.
Tick. Yes.
Question 2.
Right.
Kim Clijsters
Ah, yeah.
retired in 2007,
Yes.
but she had a few niggling injuries that were getting on top of her. She had a baby, but returned in 2009 before retiring permanently in 2012.
Yeah.
Did she win more Grand Slams in her professional career before retiring in 2007? So did she win more Grand Slams between 97 and 2007,
That is long, isn't it?
or 2009 and 2012?
I have a feeling that Clijsters won a lot after she came back. I think she might have won the first one after she came back. The first major she was in after she came back. I think she won that. So I'm going to say after, I think.
You think she won more in 3 years
Yeah.
than she won in the 10
in the previous
years?
10 years. Yeah, I think so.
You'd be right.
Yes.
In her career, 97 to 2007, she won the US Open.
hmm
In 2009 to 2012 era, she won 2 US Opens.
Yeah.
The first one she competed in,
so,
in the
yeah.
way back, and 1 Australian Open. She won
Yeah.
3 Grand Slams.
Yeah, I remember like she is one of those stories for women coming back from pregnancy. That she's a real like inspiration.
Yeah.
So that women can come back at not just at the same level, but at a higher level. Than
First mom to be world number one.
Really?
Question 3. Niki Lauda.
Ooh. Okay.
The F1 driver.
Yeah.
So he drove between 1971 and 1979.
Okay.
And then returned for 1982 to 1985. Did he win more world championships in between 1971 and 1979? Or after his comeback, 1982 to 85?
This is tough because I don't know that much about Formula One before the modern era, really.
Yeah.
I know he had, what was the guy, Jimmy Hunt? Jimmy somebody?
Oh, I have no idea.
There was that film about him, wasn't there? What was that film called recently?
Rush,
yeah. That was about the British guy who was the rival to Niki Lauda. Who was like the cool guy, whereas Niki Lauda was like the calculated world champion.
Yeah.
Everyone liked James Hunt. I think it's James Hunt. But Lauda is, I think he's got 4 world championships, Lauda. Does he? 3 maybe? Oh, it's tough. Do you know why he retired? Was it... He had a big crash.
He had a big crash in 76.
Oh.
So, arguably, that was his first comeback from a life-threatening crash.
It was. They had real bad burns, didn't they, after the crash.
But he recovered pretty quickly from that crash.
But yeah, you don't really count that as a retirement, do you?
I haven't.
No, I wouldn't either. It's tough. I'm going to go with after.
You'd be wrong.
Oh, no.
He won 2 world championships before retiring.
Disaster.
75 and 77 with Ferrari.
Wow.
And
he won the 77 one after the big crash in 76. Wow.
And won 1 World Cup on his return in 84 with McLaren.
See, that's always going to be tough for me because I just don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know that much about that era of Formula One.
Basketball then.
Ooh,
Question
here we
4.
go. Here we go.
Michael Jordan abruptly retired to pursue a career in minor league baseball before the 93-94 season.
Yeah. Which is what Space Jam is like based on.
Yeah. And he returned in March of 1995.
Mm-hmm.
Did he win more NBA titles before his retirement, 84 to 93, or after his retirement, 95 to 98?
Yeah, so he actually retired twice, didn't he?
Yeah.
He retired again in 98 and came back again, but didn't win anything.
He came back in 2001.
Yeah, with the Wizards.
Yeah.
Did not win anything after that. But I have a feeling that the middle stage of his career was the most dominant. I think that was when he was at his peak of his winning, I think. They had Dennis Rodman as well in those days. Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan, the dream team. And I think I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for he was more successful after his first retirement.
So in the period 95 to 98.
Yeah, I think so. I think they might have won every year that time.
It was a trick question.
You tricked me.
It was 3, both before and after
You're
retirement.
a cheater. That wasn't an option.
He won 91, 92 and 93.
Yeah.
And 96, 97, 98.
Yeah.
I'll give you that mark because you knew that he won all 3.
The three-peat, that's what they called it. Yeah.
Yeah, he has 2 3-peats.
Oh, yeah. So he won 91, 92, 93.
Yeah.
Why would you retire at that point?
Yeah.
That's the thing that I never understood.
Crazy.
He was at the peak of his powers.
So I'll give you a mark for that.
Good. Cheer.
But question 5.
Mm-hmm.
Did he win more MVP titles before his retirement or after?
Ooh. Which MVP are you talking?
NBA MVP.
Season MVP or playoff MVP? Because they have both.
It's just, I guess it's season MVP.
Okay. Regular season MVP. Give me the years again.
So 84 to 93 or 95 to 98.
That's tough. Because in his comeback career, I imagine he won it every time.
You'd think he'd win it the first year, like
when he first came back to basketball.
Yeah.
Almost certainly.
Even if he hadn't won the title, which he did.
Which he did. Yeah, he must. I think that's really tough. I'm going to say before, I think.
You're going before?
Yeah.
You'd be right.
Yes!
He won it 3 times, 88, 91 and 92.
Ah.
And after, he won it twice, 96 and 98.
So, yeah, he won it the first year back. Didn't win in 97. I wonder who won it in 97. Scottie Pippen?
That's not my job.
No. I want to know now. Shaq, maybe? Shaq could have been around starting out at that sort of time. Kobe.
Question 6.
I see you do some quick maths.
Question 6. Eric Cantona.
Oh, yes.
In the 94-95 season, he was banned for 8 months for kicking a fan.
That's not retirement, though, is it?
It was a forced retirement. He was banned in January of 95 and returned in October of 95.
Okay.
Was he more successful with Man United before his ban?
Yeah.
Or after the ban?
Okay. And what are we counting as success? What's the measure of this? Trophies?
It's trophies.
All trophies?
All trophies.
Okay. Oh. Give me the years again.
So, it was 92 to 94 and 95 to 97.
To 97? Is that when he left United, 97? Wow. I remember Eric Cantona. I was like, I didn't think I remembered football that far back, 97, but apparently I do. Oh, that's tough. Because United were very successful throughout that period. They were winning the league. What year did the Premiership start? Was that 92? Was that the first year of the Premiership? I have a feeling it is.
It was the Premier League in 92. I don't know if it was the first year.
I think it was. Blackburn won the first year, didn't they? They were the first Premier League winners. So United wouldn't have won it that year. Tough. Real tough, because I don't know in depth the stats of that period. Like, I know the overview of it, but in depth not that well. I'm going to say after he came back, because Beckham and that would have started coming through.
More successful after his ban.
Yeah, class of 92 would have started coming through at that
Kicking
point.
a fan makes you better at football.
Kicking a fan, taking a ban, getting the van.
Before the ban, United won 2 Premier Leagues.
Yeah.
1 FA Cup.
Yeah. The suspense is killing me.
2 Charity Shields.
Oh, you're counting Charity Shields? Charity Shields are a thing.
After the ban, he won 2 Premier Leagues.
Yeah.
1 Charity Shield.
Oh.
And 1 FA Cup.
No! Boo!
I had to go Charity Shields because...
That's the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Fair, I suppose, yeah. Oh, damn it.
Final question. Ben Hogan was a professional golfer between 1930 and 1971.
Whoa.
Generally considered one of the best ever.
That's a real long career.
In February 1949, he suffered a horrendous accident in a collision with a bus. Suffered a double fracture of the pelvis, fractured collarbone, left ankle fracture, chipped rib, and near fatal blood clots.
Oh my God.
He was told he may never walk again. He was walking and playing golf by November 1949
What?
and returned to the PGA Tour in 1950.
That is... Well, I guess medicine wasn't what it is these days then, but still.
Did he win more majors in the years before the accident, 1930 to 1949,
Mm-hmm.
or after 1950 to 1971?
So does getting hit by a bus make you better at golf? Is that the question?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
essentially the question.
Do you know when he was born?
No.
I'm going to assume he started no earlier than 15 years old. He can't become professional earlier than that, can he?
No. I guess not.
That would have made him 35 when he got hit by the bus. Is that right? First 20 years of his
Yeah,
career?
he was around there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's mid-30s.
Yeah. So that surely is the time when you would win the most tournaments in your life, between 15 and 35. But he is renowned, and golf is one of those weird sports where you can win
Late.
later in your career, as Tiger Woods has just proved.
Just shown.
And it was a different era as well. So if he was really good, it wouldn't have mattered how old he is. Your short game still.
Still playing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to say after. I'm
After.
going to say getting hit by a bus is good for your game.
Before, he won the US Open Championship in 48
Mm-hmm.
and the PGA Championship in 46 and 48.
So
So
3.
3.
That's not as many as I thought it was going to be.
After, he won the US Open
Mm-hmm.
in 50, 51 and 53.
Nice.
The Masters in 51 and 53 and the Open in 53.
Huge!
6 majors after being hit by a bus.
In the next 3 years after being
Yeah.
destroyed by a bus almost.
Incredible.
That is amazing.
That has to be up there with one of the greatest sporting comebacks.
Got to be. I mean, Tiger pales into insignificance when it comes to that.
Oh, me back, me back.
Oh, yeah? 2 broken pelvises? What?
You scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7.
I tell
That's
you
a
what.
pretty good comeback.
I tell you what.
Red grapefruit is hot out and decided he'd had enough. Jordan dunked the basketball, went to baseball to strut his stuff. Cantona kicked a fan. The FA kicked him out for a bit. But did they come back stronger? Would you believe it?